All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. It's lovely Wednesday. We got about less than about 4 more days of trading. Actually, a little bit more than that. 6 days. Look at that. Beautiful. How's everybody doing this wonderful morning? Good to see you, Dean. Good to see you, Grant. Michael. Good. Listen, early bird gets the money. That's the phrase that we always go by here at Cyber Trading University. Early bird gets the money. And you know what? It was nice to see a lot of you here early. I mean, I tell you, I repeat every day. I start my morning at 7:45. SPI, you know, you didn't have to be here at 7:45. You could have been here around 8 o'clock. $1.40, $1.80. I think everyone started jumping right around there. Boom. Stock goes to 360, backing off right around 315. I'll tell you right now, we're pretty much done. We're done for the day. Okay. And you know what made us done for that day is because we followed the money. We followed the money. Bids kept coming in. 13 million shares already traded. Huge iceberg orders on every one of these stocks. Was all over the place. But I think a lot of us that were here early this morning, you guys can really enjoy the rest of the day because you were done here at 8:30. Okay. And the market's not even open up. That's why people love when we day trade, because if day trading, people think in day trading, they think, oh, 9:30 to 4 o'clock. No. We do most of it in the pre-market. Now, granted, pre-market, unless you are a student of Cyber Trading University, and you listen, if as long as you're successful in during the market hours, pre-market's not that easy. People think like, oh, it's all that trust me, the rules a little bit different. Certain brokerage firms let you do it, but it was definitely a nice little run, and that was awesome. But before we start talking about the SPI and so on, let's talk about some of the stocks that we traded yesterday. So let me just change the slide here so you guys can follow along and see what's going on. All right, so we got the BLNK yesterday, and let me fix the time frame so you see a little bit better. So the BNLK, 5 minute, maybe that works a little better. No, that doesn't look as good. Okay, there we go. So the BLNK was a really nice move right at the open. Think pop from $8 went to 10. Started getting all these nasty shakes in the middle of the day. But, I was talking to a couple of students yesterday. I had a couple of appointments, people that want to start learning how to get into trading. So I'm usually done right around 10 o'clock. I know we usually finish our commentary here around 10:30. That's what day trading's about. It's not a full-time job. Not that you can't do it in the middle of the day, but that was pretty much the nicest winner, the BLNK. Really, really nice move on that stock. SRNE was also a nice afternoon runner. Stock went from $9.40 to $11. Another really nice mover right there. That stock did pretty well. And just want to bring up DraftKings because that stock really gave me a little bit of a heart attack yesterday. On a swing trade, DraftKings actually made a little bit of a comeback. Good thing. Stock took a huge hit, and then all of a sudden it kind of like came back a little bit. So that one also working out pretty well. So, not the hugest list of stocks that made really big moves. Those are the more ones that stand out. But, with the whole correction that went on the day before, we got a little bit of comeback. So we're up right now about a 179, 180 right now on the Dow. As long as we're hovering right around here, I think we should be pretty safe on some of the swing trades. There's a couple of stocks that are moving this morning we're going to check out. A couple of them crapped out, though. I don't know what happened, but we had a couple of them here, and they were doing pretty well. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. They crapped out. So I'm gonna start off with the ones that crapped out, and we'll go back to the good ones. So the MNOV was a really nice move. It's up 20%. Stock was at $7.80. Now she's back down to $6.70. She dropped down over past $1. I thought the stock was pretty good. I saw it at 940, had a big run from 710 to 780. And then all of a sudden, looking over there on the level 3 and looking on the level 4, there was a huge seller out there right around that time. And I'm like, oh man, this guy's going to drop. And sure enough, he did. He was sitting there and he probably kept hitting the bid, and he drove that thing down. So I'm going to still keep it on the watch list because some of you remember this stock. We did trade this stock back in July when it went from 6. It ran to 13. It was one of those 100% movers that we traded. So, but she did come back down a little bit. I want to see how she opens up. And, because what she did in pre-market is there's a crap load of shares that are going on. I want to see how she works out. Another one that crapped out also was this VTVT. Another one. I found this morning. I'm like, well, interesting. Stock went from $2 to $2.70. Now she came back to 2. Nice spread, very decent volume, 1.1 million shares. Not crazy iceberg orders out. I mean, there's a couple of really nice iceberg orders. You see, there's a 52,000 share buyers sitting there right at $2. Now, if you look at the chart right now on the intraday, coincidental, $2 looks like a pretty substantial support levels up until about 8 o'clock in the morning. Kind of explains it why you got a 48,000 share buyer out there. Okay. Follow the money, cyber traders. Follow the money. Okay. Remember, we are just trying to get the crumbs. We're not trying to hit home runs. So that one, I want to keep an eye on that and see what that buyer does. Here's another one. Was it AOAI, right? That's the one. This one also, it was up a little bit. I don't know what happened. Stock has gapped up a little bit. A lot of big orders. This stock to me is going to be a scalp stock. There's an algorithm stock, so be very careful. I know it came up on your watch list because of the stock is up pretty big. You could see it right there in the bottom left-hand corner. And let me just bring this out so you guys can follow along. So you can see right here, it's the second biggest gainer of the market. But when you look at the chart, it's kind of crappy. Garbage. All right. So I want to bring that up because some people look at that and they're trying to wonder, and what do we do in a situation when you see something like that? Now, listen, you got this. There's that stock up 205. All right. But listen, when you look at it, it's not going anywhere. I just want to show it. It's kind of flat right now. It's not really going anywhere. This was the big run right here. Okay. And that's when it started right around 8 o'clock to 8:30. This is where we make most of our money, but then you got a little retrace right here. And that's 14 million shares. Nice little move right there. So that one's back on the watch list. All right. So we got that one. A couple of stocks that are getting, hold on. I did it in wrong. Come on. What's going on with this stupid thing? There we go. WEV. This stock is getting pretty hit right now. And let me just change so you can see a little bit when you look at the other chart right here. But you can see this stock right here has got a nice little dive right here. But she's kind of building some support levels right here. And if you look right here, this is probably explaining this guy right here, 11,000. So you got 10,000 share buyer right there. Well, he just dropped down a little bit. And you got a nice little big seller right there. So I'm looking at those big resistance levels. That right there, the 1120 probably explains the resistance levels right here. Okay. So that's basically what we got going on with that one. I want to keep an eye on those support and resistance levels. A few more I'm going to bring up. I spelled it wrong. Oil, not BIO. So Boyle's obviously moving. A couple of ETFs are moving up pretty nicely. Now, I'm not a fan of ETFs, but listen, time to time, there's a couple of them that do move, and I will keep an eye on it. I'll watch them, and look at them. But this one right here has got a really nice pop for the New York Stock Exchange. It's only up 8% though. All right. And then I think that's about it. I think we nailed them all. Yeah, these are all the stocks here and the big percentage gainers we already know about. Losers right here. That's a test stock. This is a penny stock. I saw this one too. It kind of crapped out. This is one I said earlier. I'm gonna look for a dead cat bounce. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, so that pretty much does it. You only need one. You only need one to make a day's pay. Now, is there anyone here? Anything I'm missing? Norm says SPI is running again. Yeah, I could see that. It's up by 220%. Looks like it's starting to make a little bit of a move right here. And kind of explains, hold on. That seller looks like it's getting hit. There's a 41,000 share seller. We got to keep an eye on this guy right here. See him right there? He's that guy right there that's holding this up right here. We need to see if he gets executed. Keep an eye on the time and sales. See if these guys get hit over here, right? But a lot of volume going on right now. A lot of volume. All right. Anything else? Deborah says, what about the RKT? I don't even know why I'm looking at this stock, but to me, it's not look like it's doing anything, Deborah. It's completely flat. No volume. The volume is good, but that's not a really good stock to look at. All right. Anything else? Yeah, Tesla's battery day. Let me tell you, listen, keep an eye on this Tesla trade. I don't know. The news that's coming out on Tesla sounds pretty promising. Apparently, they're going to come out with autonomous driving in the next 2 years, and it's going to be a cheap car for $25,000. I think. Don't quote me. I thought I heard that in the back of my ear when I was listening on them, but Tesla's kicking ass. I'm telling you, they're really kicking ass. You know, okay, they'll give them a lot of credit for that. Fortunately, it's a little expensive. You know. All right, guys. So listen, today's Wednesday. It's Hump Day, so it's a good day. Tomorrow, remember, we have open house again at 12 o'clock. So if you're new here to CyberTrading University, click on the link on the bottom, like us, friend us. If you want to get in the Cyber Group room, if you're on YouTube and Facebook Live, it costs $9 a week. Come and try us out. Cyber traders in the room, the trial members that are in there. I hope you're having a great day and learning a lot. You could see how we get in and out. And most importantly, it's not about us instructors, that the cyber trading instructors. It's about watching how we work together, because that's what it's all about. It's not teaching you how to trade. It's teaching you how to stop losing it. That's the most important. So just look, listen, and learn. And cyber traders, let's make our money soon and quit. If you did pretty well with the SPI, you know what? Enjoy the rest of the day. You take the day off. That's the beauty about what we do. Good luck. We'll see you back here at 2:30.